There are almost 8 billion people on the Earth. Just under 30% of the Earth's surface is land. That's around 57,308,738 square miles. 50% of that is either desert or mountain and can be considered uninhabitable, so you're left with 28,654,369 square miles, which is around 18 billion acres. Divided by the current human population, each person gets 2.3 acres. It's estimated that over 2.5 million more are born each week and around 1.1 million die. That's a net increase of 1.4 million people a week. At current population, each person gets 2.3 acres. That's not considering other life on Earth or infrastructure such as roads and non-residential buildings. Keeping 2.3 acres in mind, the average North American lifestyle requires around 24 acres of land per person to sustain. Here is an example of how that's possible. A cacao tree will give you on average 4.5 pounds of chocolate per year, which is around 40 standard chocolate bars. If you ate one chocolate bar a week, you would personally require 1.3 cacao trees just to cover your chocolate intake. If you ate one every day, you would require 9 trees. A standard chocolate bar also contains sugar, milk products, and lecithin, often made from soy. Each of these ingredients is the product of a separate industry with its own demands of space and energy. Each of these industries have been subject to their own variation of controversy as well. The sugar industry faces allegations of slave-like conditions for workers, potentially irreversible damage to river systems and aquatic life, as well as sugar generally being considered unhealthy. The dairy industry is accused of multiple cases of excessive violence towards cows, repetitive forced impregnation, and there are claims of dairy products having negative effects on general health for consumers. The soy industry is plagued with debates on whether soy benefits or detriments human health, both arguments seeming to have several scientific claims. In addition, a large percentage of soy is genetically modified, which is a concept not everyone is comfortable with. It's easy enough to look at the chocolate industry and see that it could be improved. With enough effort and pressure in the right places, over time it could get better. But it's not just the chocolate industry that has issues. It's also the sugar industry, also the soy industry, also the dairy industry, and the meat industry, and the cell phone industry, and the tea industry, the coffee industry, fashion, almonds, rice, eggs, diamonds, to the point at which you think, perhaps it isn't these specific industries at all, but something unhealthy at the core of the idea within them. If I buy these things, if I participate in this, am I the driving force behind it? Is this the direction I want things to go? It's said that the average North American lifestyle requires 24 acres of land per person to sustain. There is not enough land on the planet for everyone to live this way. There may come a day when there is not enough land on the planet for any of us to live this way. The number of humans on the planet is increasing. The area of habitable land is shrinking. This thought path, while frightening, is important to acknowledge, because it doesn't have to be the end of the story. You may not feel as though your choices change your immediate surroundings. However, over time, the consequences of any action radiate out to the world around us. Choice by choice, it's less overwhelming. The first step could be as simple as reading the label on your next chocolate bar and seeing where it goes from there.